Hi guys, I just wanted to make a quick video just to test out um, the camera. I've been using my phone, and the video quality and the sound quality have both been real shitty. And my wife is at the park with my oldest son. My youngest son's taking a nap, so I figure I'd try to bang this video out real quick. It's a pickups video. I got a bunch of stuff last month. I went a little crazy. There was a loss in the family, and I guess kind of to deal with it, I splurged on myself and just kept on going to CD Trader, buying stuff that I saw that I wanted, ordering stuff off Amazon, and I also got I picked up two things from someone I met from Craigslist, which is really cool because now I have a he's into retro. He was into retro. He has a bunch of retro games, and he wants to get rid of them. But the first thing I'm gonna show off is I found this on, I believe, Amazon, or yeah, it was Amazon. It's a complete Final Fantasy Tactics Advance in the box, in pretty good condition. The box, you know, there's a little kink there, but I'm not gonna open it because I put a piece of tape on it to keep this closed. But it comes with the manual, the advertisements, the registration cards. It comes with a little booklet that shows some of the games made for the Game Boy Advance by Square Enix, and it's really cool. I'm really glad I picked this up. I can't wait to get started on it. I played a bunch of it on my Android phone on an emulator years ago, but I wanted to get the physical copy to complete it. But yeah, really happy I found this. I don't know if I'm going to get too many Game Boy Advance games complete. I was just interested in this one because I wanted to complete my Ivalice Alliance collection complete, you know, and just having a little rinky-dink cart out of the whole set, you know, would have pissed me off. But yeah, it's Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. These next three games are all Game Boy Advance games that I just picked up at a CD Trader by my house. And the first one's Golden Sun. You probably can't see that, it's all blurry. But yeah, it's Golden Sun. Started, again, another game I tried on my Android phone about a year and a half ago. And I really liked it. It just kept on shutting off randomly. So I didn't want to get, like, you know, I didn't want to say I was playing for 2 hours and then it would shut off. I would be pissed off, you know. But now I have the cart, and I still have my my DS Fat that plays Game Boy games. So I'm gonna probably start playing a lot more of these Game Boy Advance games because they've all been, you know, they've all been great. I have some Game Boy Advance remakes that went onto the PSP, like Riviera and Yggdrasil Union, excuse me, and those games are fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to playing some of these Game Boy Advance RPGs. And I got Golden Sun, Golden Sun 2. Again, I got these at the same CD Trader. And I found Advance Wars 2. Unfortunately, they don't have Part 1. I'm actually playing Part 1 right now on a Game Boy Advance emulator on my PSP because I have the custom firmware on it. I want to find Advance Wars 1. You know, it's kind of like $12 on Amazon, but I want to find it maybe a little cheaper at the CD Trader. They usually the Game Boy carts sell for $10. So. But I'll be happy with just the cart. And yeah, I really love Advance Wars, by the way, so if you haven't tried it out, I highly recommend it. These next games are all for the DS, and I got these, I think I got all of these online. Yeah, I don't think I went out and bought these. Usually I just do most of my purchasing at the CD Trader by my house because GameStop 1 sucks, and well, there's one GameStop game in here, and there's also a CD Trader game, 2 CD Trader games. Alright, so there's a mixture of games I bought online and stuff I found in the wild. The first one I'm going to show off is Front Mission. I was worried this was a bootleg version because it was only $20. It was used, but this game's really expensive for some reason. It's a remake of the Super Nintendo game that we never got here, unfortunately. But it is an awesome strategy RPG. I highly recommend this game and this series. I haven't dived into it too much, but what I have played, it's right up my alley, and I'm really happy I have it. The next game I found at GameStop by my work. I work at a mall right now, and I found this and it caught my eye, and it was only 20 bucks, so I purchased it. It's Nostalgia. I don't know why it's so heavy. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff inside. Okay, but it's, yeah, Nostalgia, I guess, or Nostalgia. It's like I believe it's by the makers that redid the Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy III remakes on the dual screen, and it kind of looks it too. But this game, it sort of looks like another Final Fantasy game. There's airships. What's really cool is it takes place like in an alternate 19th century, which is I'm really interested in, and it just looks like your classic old school RPG that you can throw in and play, and then it looks like it won't take that much time to beat. That's what I'm trying to look for now. I've been playing games that take forever to beat, and I don't have, unfortunately, I'm going to start a new, not unfortunately, but I don't have that much time. I'm starting a new job coming up, and I'm going to be working 2 jobs for a while. I'm probably going to end up quitting the one at the mall, but I found, you know, kind of like my dream job, and I doubt I'm going to have that much time, so I want to try to play as much of these short RPGs as possible. The next one I found at CD Trader, and that is Advance Wars Dual Strike. I was on a Advance Wars kick. I am going to get Advance Wars Days of Ruin, and you know, I keep this cart in here with that. When I get Days of Ruin, if I order it online, I'm probably gonna get the Advance Wars 1 cart with it, and what I do is I just put it here, and you know, it's storage space just for convenience. I'm not gonna get it on this video, but oh, there we go. Yeah, and I just keep it there, and it's a cool way to store your Game Boy Advance games, especially if they're part of a series, you know. I think it's cool. But moving right along, I got Golden Sun Dark Dawn, and again, you know, unfortunately there isn't another Golden Sun game for the DS, but just to save space, I've been putting part 2 in the case with it there, and just leaving it there just to save space on my shelf, because yeah, my shelf is all fucking, it's a big mess. First 2 rows are games, and the rest are DVDs. I had to empty DVDs from that shelf. I put them in this thing opens up. I have like over 400, 500 DVDs, and then all that are VHSs, and what you see is just the front. There's just as much VHSs behind those VHSs, so that's like about 500 plus VHSs. I'm a big film buff, but that's another video. But moving right along, I got Final Fantasy Tactics A2, Grimoire of the Rift. Sorry, I'm really excited to get into this. I popped it in just to see if it worked and whatnot, and it looks beautiful. I doubt it's going to be any good than you know, the original Final Fantasy Tactics for the PS1 and the PSP, but I love the tactical RPGs, and the Final Fantasy Tactics is kind of like the game that made that a landmark. So I'm excited to play this. I like the advanced setting, like it's more childish. I kind of like that. It kind of feels like you're playing a never-ending story RPG, you know. But yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, and the last DS game is Final Fantasy. Is the remake of Final Fantasy IV. I have the complete collection for the PSP. That I'm gonna play that as well, complete. But you know, I definitely want to check this out. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Just the difficulty level is really up there. I like how you can't just blow by this game, and you know, I'm interested to see the voice acting, and you know, the remade 3D graphics, see how it works out. What's also cool about this game, I don't know if you can tell, but these they kind of put holographic framing around these photos, and I think that's pretty cool. And of course the front cover is kind of like a hologram, and you can probably see me, hey. But yeah, really glad I have this. Now moving right along, um, these are gonna be two two games that are part of a series. I just saw them at GameStop. I was looking around. It was actually my favorite GameStop around me. There's a few. I like this one because they still have physical PSP games in the store. A lot of the games got GameStop's got rid of that, and they had the best collection of PS2 games. I bought a bunch of my PS2 RPG collections from there, but they got rid of those, unfortunately. But I went ahead and I've been wanting this game for a real long time, and I don't buy too many PS3 releases, so I said fuck it, it's only $25, and it's Valkyria Chronicles, made by Sega. And that was another reason why I was so hesitant on buying it. I waited so long because Sega was pissing me off, deleting everyone's YouTube page for copyright infringement over fucking Shining Force. Just so you know, when you type in Shining Force, a game that we're not getting in America anyways shows up instead of other people's fucking let's plays and video game reviews of Shining Force. So yeah, that wasn't cool. And along with it, I got Valkyria Chronicles 2. I heard people didn't like this as much because it's set in a school. It's not as mature as the PS3 game, but that stuff doesn't really bother me. I'm sure I'm gonna like the story. It's the gameplay that I'm really interested in with these two games, and I'm pretty sure the stories are gonna be fucking phenomenal. I've just been hearing nothing but good praise about both of these games, so I'm really happy to fucking have these. This game might be the next game I'm playing on the console. It's a toss-up between this and Final Fantasy 13-2. I want to get Final Fantasy 13-2 done in time to play Final Fantasy 13-3, but I don't know. I'm fucking weird. But I may play this next and see what's going on. Moving right along are two games I saw at CD Trader for the PS2 that I mainly bought so I can play in front of my kids, because my wife put on a clip from the second game on the on YouTube, and my kids like shut up and like were like glued to the television. So it's Kingdom Hearts 1, the Greatest Hits Collection, and Kingdom Hearts 2. Both of these were like, I believe, $7.99 each, so I couldn't pass it up. Usually I see these used for like $19.99. I'm gonna be honest, I was never really interested in getting these games or playing them. I don't know if I'm gonna play the spin-off games. It depends how much I like these two games, but I hear a lot of positive things about these games, not just from children but from like 30-year-old gamers like myself. I'm 29, and adults can like it, and I'm also a kid at heart, so you know, you never know. These games get praised for a reason, so I'm just gonna give them a try. Along with Valkyria Chronicles, I found this was supposed to be used, and they gave me a new copy, which is cool, but it was at GameStop. I didn't hear too many good things about this. It's Growlancer Wayfarer of Time, but it was one of the last releases on the PSP, one of the last physical releases, you know, and I love the PSP so much. It's one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite devices, let alone handhelds, to play RPGs. I have 34 games for it. Mostly, I think 30 of them are all RPGs. It pumped out so many, JRPGs for it, and good ones, whether it be remakes or just original games, or ports and stuff like that. The PSP is definitely probably one of my favorite things I own. Right now I've been playing the fuck out of my dual screen because I just got it, but I wanted to get this just because, it, to fucking support the PSP and to keep it alive in my collection. And who knows, I might like this game. I like a lot of games that people dislike anyways. I end up liking them, so I'm gonna give this a try. I don't know how soon. That chick has ridiculous tits, but Yeah, I got Growlancer, Wayfarer Time, which I believe yeah, it's a port of a PS2 game, same title. It's the fourth one in the series, but it's a standalone game. You don't have to play the other ones. So I'm interested in seeing. I never played a strategy tactical RPG that isn't grid based. I want to see how that works. So yeah. I still need a few PSP games in my collection. I want to get Brave Story. I also want to get Hexy's Force. Real expensive, but this next game I found on Amazon for real cheap, and now I have all the Front Mission tactical RPG games in my collection. I have Front Mission 1, Front Mission 3, and Front Mission 4. I'm not going to get Front Mission Evolved. We never got Front Mission 5 over here in the States. Same thing goes for Front Mission 2. Hopefully, maybe for Front Mission 2, someone will make an English patch if there isn't one out already. But yeah, really good game. Can't wait to give it another playthrough. And now these last two games I'm really excited about to have in my collection finally. It's been an itch. That I've been wanting to scratch for a while. I found this guy on Craigslist that was selling a bunch of games for $200 in a bundle, and I just wanted these two games out of it, and we came to a pretty good price, agreeing. I was asking for something dirt cheap. I lowballed it, and then we worked up to the price that I was originally planning on paying anyways, and it came out to $30 a game, $60 total. And the first one I guess I'll show is a mint condition of Grandia. I mean, this thing it feels brand new almost. The manual's real smooth and clean, and it looks phenomenal. I've never even played this game, unfortunately. I'm almost embarrassed to say that, but everything in it is crisp and mint. This kid takes real good care of his games. I'm actually probably gonna meet up with him a few times just to see what he has and buy as much as I can, because he has a bunch of stuff that I'm hunting for, but I don't feel like ordering stuff online all the fucking time. I gotta send it to my parents' house because I believe my neighbors are fucking stealing my mail. That's a whole nother story, but yeah, it's something cool, convenient. And another game that I really want to play this now, but I don't know. It's Thousand Arms, released by Atlas. The dating sim actually aspect of this game seems to have like more of a purpose than most other games. The gameplay I've been seeing online, this looks phenomenal, and this has one of the coolest fucking manuals I've seen. Let me see if I can get it on the camera. It's just really vibrant. A lot of artwork. It's a really thick manual. Sorry, I'm holding my camera and trying to do this at the same time. Bunch of stuff in it. I haven't even gone through all of it, but really colorful manual. I believe there's there's a little story in the beginning. You just don't see these with PS1 games too much. They're usually in black and white, and this is the packaging in these games are just so goddamn beautiful, in my opinion. I really want to play this game now, but I gotta finish Suikoden 3. It's haunting me. I want to get that out of the way and start playing games that I enjoy fully, because I'm enjoying Suikoden 3. I just have to, I'm trying to get a perfect game, and I have to fucking constantly be looking at a strategy guide on my phone, and I don't like that. I want to play a game blind. I don't want to rely on a fucking strategy guide. And unfortunately, if you want to get a perfect game in Suikoden, you have to either one, play it all the way through without the good ending, and then go back and hopefully you remember everything, or two, play with a strategy guide. And I want to play it once through and with a strategy guide. I'm a busy guy, but yeah, this video, I guess it was kind of long, and I'm sorry for that. I'm real rusty, or rusty. I've never been good at these, but I just wanted to test out the camera, make sure it works, make sure I can upload this video, show some of these awesome pickups. It's been a lot of shit that I picked up this month, and yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe.